Buying your first aviation headset, here's how to avoid some common rookie mistakes. The most common mistake that student pilots make when buying their very first aviation headset is buying from an online marketplace. So I know that everybody likes to save money. This is not the right spot to save money, all right? You actually can end up costing you more money because you have to then buy all sorts of adapters to help make that headset work in the airplane that you're flying in. The reason is that aviation headsets are very specific, all right? The most common aviation headset that you're going to find on most of those secondary marketplaces is going to be something like the David Clark headset, and most of the times when you buy one of those, it's going to be actually the military version of the headset. And so you'll buy that headset, maybe save $100, and you get into the aircraft your first day of flight training and realize this headset doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? And the main reason is that it's not set up for the actual airplane you're flying. So most of us pilot shops, we know exactly what kind of headset you need. And here at Banyan, we have several different brands to choose from, such as the Lightspeed, Bose, David Clark, Telex, ASA, etc. So the most common airplane that we fly in, anything like a Cessna, a Piper, all the way up to a Boeing, really. The most common type of plug that's being used are these two right here. So it's what's called a dual plug, or sometimes a twin plug. And you basically have one that's for communications, everything that's coming out of your mouth, out there to the world, and another one that's bringing the world into your ear seal. So that's the most common aviation plug. However, a lot of the newer airplanes are actually equipped with what's called the LEMO plug, or sometimes a 6-pin plug is what this is called. And essentially, the LEMO plug allows you to connect to the aircraft's power so that you don't need to rely on batteries for your ANR, your noise reduction. And so we do have some plugs that you can use if you, for example, had that dual plug and you wanted to switch over to a LEMO. This one will help you adapt, and it basically converts it over to LEMO. We also have one, of course, that's LEMO to dual plug. And if you're flying an Airbus, so for example, those CFIs that are now with Spirit or JetBlue flying that Airbus, and you have your dual plug that you used on all those Cessnas that you got your 1,500 hours in, thank God. And now you're looking to jump into that first Airbus. We have a different adapter that will basically convert that headset over into one that you can plug into the Airbus. And we have both types, so GA to Airbus, Airbus to GA. And then if you're flying a helicopter, because you're just like flying low and you're so fancy, we have another one that you can use to convert your GA into a helicopter plug. And of course, vice versa, helicopter into GA plug. Now, one of the important things to know about the helicopters is that most general aviation helicopters, they have a different impedance than the military helicopters. So if your headset that you bought off of one of those online marketplaces was a military headset, you might need to also buy a converter. This one will change the impedance from a low impedance to a high impedance. And it's a little bit pricey. That's what can drive up the costs of all these adapters and make that, money-saving attempt not work out. All right, so main thing to take away from all of this is it's definitely worthwhile buying from a trusted pilot shop like Banyan Pilot Shop, where we have people who are very experienced that can give you really good advice about exactly what kind of headset that you need. And hopefully you buy the right headset the first time when you shop at Banyan Pilot Shop. So make sure to check out our website and visit us here in sunny South Florida. We'd love to see you. Have a great day.